Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Doors closing.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Now for something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Hoppe Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Hoppe Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Happy Friday.
Where we at?
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
Yeah. Tampa Bay radio legend Mason Dixon did it best. The Friday chant. We'll do our own here. Friday. Ah. It's Friday. You made it. We did it. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour, so that means not only did you make a good decision by making it to Friday, you have good taste in content. You can always call me. 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com. I'm just in kind of a little bit of a bad mood. I notice whenever it's cloudy out, I'm moody. I was driving today, and it was partly sunny. I was like, oh, the sun's out. Then all of a sudden, it wasn't. Yesterday was an interesting day. If you're a frequent listener of Hoppe Hour, which there's a lot of you lately, thank you very much. I did a 4.5-hour show, and right when it was time to go to bed, not saying I regretted it or anything, because I love putting out content or whatever, but let's just say I had a hard time going to bed at midnight. I was watching the NBA last night on TNT. My God, the NBA is just not what it used to be. I'm not against the three-pointers. I still watch the NBA. But it's so predictable. You got this 22-year-old player going on the court. And what are they going to do? They're going to shoot a three-pointer. And they'll miss it. Like, good job, buddy. It was funny. When I worked in sports radio, 9% of the audience wanted to hear about the NBA. And it's the only sport I know, so that's why I didn't work there.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Oh, what the hell is going on with TikTok, man? It looks like a TikTok. The little app that everybody likes. We got the breaking news from today's show.
And a good Friday morning to you. We're coming on the air with some breaking news from the Supreme Court. The High Court has just declined to stop a ban of TikTok.
What are all the influencers going to do now for a job?
Now set to take effect on Sunday. TikTok is, of course, one of the most popular social media apps in
I think it's the most popular amongst 18 to 37.
this country, with some 170 million users in the U.S. alone. But the app is owned by a Chinese company, and lawmakers on both sides of the aisle have said that it is a national security risk.
Yeah, that was weird. They're getting rid of TikTok, but then the other apps that everyone's going on, Those are owned by China, so why aren't those getting banned?
Today's decision.
You can't just ban TikTok, but not ban the other ones that are run by China. Are we not going to get Nike shoes anymore?
Today's decision comes after the court heard arguments from TikTok against the law that essentially forces its parent company, ByteDance, to sell its operations
ByteDance.
here. Situation very fluid right now. Both the outgoing Biden administration and the incoming Trump administration, they've both said that they may try to keep the app going. Joined now by our senior legal correspondent, Laura Jarrett. So, Laura, let's just...
Man, this announcer, I forget his name. He's the new replacement for Hoppe. He really sounds like he was out partying last night for his new gig. Listen to that rough voice.
Try to keep the app going. Joined now by our senior legal correspondent, Laura Jarrett. So, Laura, let's
just get to her. Enough of you talking.
Just start with what this means, what it doesn't mean, and what happens next.
So, no question, a defeat for TikTok here. Obviously, the ban can go through, but there's a question mark about whether the law is actually going to be enforced, even though it was a bipartisan law.
I just can't wait to see what TikTok looks like when it's banned.
Passed by Congress, signed by President Biden, it may not actually get enforced. So let's come back to that for a second. First, on the law here, the district court, I should say, actually, the District of Columbia, the circuit court there in D.C., decided to let this ban go through. And today, the Supreme Court saying they got it right. So they are affirming the lower court decision, which means the ban can go through, at least legally, as of Sunday. That's when the law was.
I wonder if like TikTok will be cooler. If it'll be like underground, if you can like still post on it, and it's like whoever still has the app that didn't download it or whatever, somebody download. What I'm saying to you is, I wonder if censorship will go away and you could just post whatever. Like, what if I blow up on TikTok after it's gone? Because I'm a bad boy.
Was supposed to go into effect, and so this allows that to happen. They say they're not going to get into the First Amendment implications of it. That was something that TikTok had raised and said they're looking at the national security implications, something that the Justice Department, the FBI, they've raised concerns about, as you mentioned, the Chinese ownership interest here, whether the manipulation of American users' data could happen, whether Americans could be spied on effectively, and because
the government's not spying on us, right? What's that thing called? Oh, yeah, Alexa. My greater point is, I'm not defending TikTok. I'm not a big fan of it, but like, I love when the government's trying to act like they do nothing that TikTok does to us.
Because of that reason, the Supreme Court is allowing this ban to go through. Now, however, as we have been reporting for days now, as Savannah and others have been reporting for days, the Biden administration effectively ready to punt this over to the Trump administration.
And punt, not funny. That's an Opie and Anthony reference, or Cleveland Radio and Maxwell.
Trump administration also realizing the popularity of this app, looking for ways to save it. But for the company, if I'm the general counsel, I'm saying as of right now, I have a valid law that the Supreme Court is saying can go through. This ban can go through. And so even though the political winds may change here, Craig.
I bet this reporter really brings the points during arguments with her boyfriend or girlfriend.
The ban, as of right now, can go into effect on Sunday.
Based on the arguments that we heard during the case there, and based on what we heard from the justices themselves, are you at all surprised by the High Court's decision?
No, and the timing here really, I think, sort of crystallized the stakes for everybody. The whole point of this law was to...
Man, they're showing a video of the Supreme Court. They're so creepy, man. Especially that scumbag leech, Clarence Thomas.
Sort of prompt a divestiture. They hoped by passing this law by Congress, then the company would actually offload this book, perhaps sell it to someone else. That didn't happen, and so they were sort of in a game of chicken, and really everybody was trying to see which one would sort of do the head fake first, but that has not happened here, and so now...
Yeah, when Mr. Beast was like, I'm going to buy TikTok, I was like, I don't know about that, buddy. I think if Elon would have stepped up to the plate, I think he probably would have got TikTok.
It's going to be up to the next administration to decide whether to enforce this or not.
Yeah, the thing is, Trump's been talking recently about how much he likes TikTok because it's what helped him get elected with all the clips of him on those podcasts. I think he's going to be the savior.
Savannah Sellers has been all over the story from the very beginning. I want to bring you into the conversation now.
I don't want to bring you into conversation. You look really frumpy. Like just that irritating type of person. Mm-hmm. What's coming up today on TMZ?
Today on TMZ.
Well, the shoe has dropped. Drake has now filed his lawsuit over Not Like Us.
Yeah, it's the dumbest lawsuit ever. Like, you're just drawing attention to the fact that you're probably a pedophile, bro. He's not very smart.
Yeah, Drake is not going after Kendrick. He's going after the record label. So in other words, the person who made the alleged defamatory remark is not being sued. The person who put it out there is. Yep, I am slow to use this word, but this is a real bitch move.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, wow. Ben Affleck is pissed off.
He says to the cop, they can't question me.
Mad because he was evacuated, but he's allowed to go back and forth to his house.
Ben Affleck just seems like he's forever pissed off.
Every time he tries security in the neighborhood, they're asking him a bunch of questions.
Why is he mad about the minor inconvenience of answering a question that is meant to protect his neighborhood?
And not just that, but it's like, dude, you're wasting more time arguing with the cop than just answering it.
No, but what if they're saying, hey, can I ask you about the town? Look in the town, bro.
Justin Baldoni thinks that Ryan Reynolds mocked him.
And we'll get really into this topic next. Oh, we're going to get so into it. Man, Blake Lively just seems like such a witch, man. Just such a unlikable, just scumbag. Baldoni seems like a douche, but she's so not innocent. Mm-hmm.
In Deadpool and Wolverine. So at one point, Ryan's character compliments Blake Lively's character because her character just had a baby. We know that there was this whole issue where Blake felt like Justin criticized her for her weight after having a baby.
It's one of the complaints. But pregnancy. Ooh.
What? Oh no.
What are you saying? Listen, your hormones are everywhere. She was pregnant.
OJ's.
I'm sorry.
Like Jerry Springer.
We have now obtained the body camera footage from Kim and Croy's house when...
I thought the guy was going to say body count.
Now obtained the body camera footage from Kim and Croy's house when Croy put his car in front of the moving trucks.
All right, I'm losing interest here. Sometimes they show these reality stars that are just so trashy that they're not even good for my podcast. I know that's hard to believe. Usually it's like the Real Housewives skanks, you know, like those people. Like, I just don't really want to, like, be associated with them. They don't really interest me. They don't make me really go, oh, my God. You're so riveting in the way you just are just such a trash bag. Everybody else is fine with me, you know. We're going to come back on Hoppe Hour because I've absolutely run out of things to say in this segment. And get things started right after these words.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Hard body alert. Man up, band up, alert. Them drillers is out. We drillin'. Do the money walk. Throw a stack of two. For a stack of two, they'll whack a crew. Yeah, no, I don't like that word. Loud only anti-men, I don't like that herb. When with your wife, she dirt. She jacking, call her jockey. I'ma send her home with her breath smelling cocky. I'm arrogant, cocky. Louis high body, I need some artwork. I'ma call Cardi, getaway driver. I'ma call Kari, Mac will leave them sorry. Damn, so many on me. All my niggas real. They PlayStation, Sony. In other words, they phony. So many mini-me's. When did I start cloning? Do the money dance. I'm full, but I'm hungry. I'm Louis 3 times. Like Tony. Whipping off safety. I know I'm safe, it's on me. I got some new fans. Shout out who put them on me. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do a couple bands. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do a couple bands. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do a couple bands. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do a couple bands. Walk on getting that money walk. Jay-Z pimpin' did it vision. Shoot the 50, bet I hit no training wheels. Them hitters rolling. Ain't no time for block to block. Shoot up cribs, snatch up kids. You niggas scared. Don't you me? Walk it out. I play to win. Ain't no losses, stupid. My circle closed. We get money. They look funny. Fuck your life and your wife. Lil' folks to be wildin' out. Stupid bands, wipe them out. Drill style be my money dance. Dress, swing, legs, spin. I love my city, shot racks. But we heat them up. D-Wade's back. Shout out to Big Bro Zach Mac. Duck the case, fuck the Jakes.
Let's go! Play it!
Fuck the Jakes, play no games, poker face, anti-mid, cuss the face. Lean got me sleeping 9, but I'm wide awake. Hit the loud, no eyes but pump. King go stupid, I go clueless. Money dance, ain't no juking. Cool ass niggas shove and push 'em. We real groovy, you lames losing. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance, do a couple bands. Do the money dance, do the money dance, do the money dance. Do a couple bands.
Oh, sure.
Do the money dance.
Got it. Money Dance with King Louie and Boss Woo.
Do a couple bands. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do the money dance. Do a couple bands.
Oh, geez. 856. That was cool how that ended. That was so cool. This is what it's like my climax. That was me last night after like 6 days of not getting laid. Oh, jeez. 856-49.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Why did I tell you that? Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by DZBZ Honey at DZBZHoney.com. The best Delta 8 CBD honey around. At checkout, use keyword Hoppe, Hoppe, to get the hookup on the lollipop, lick the lollipop, the rapper. The honey stick or the jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, baby. All right, I think it's time for the random segment we're doing on Happy Hour now called the Daily Smoke Up. A lot of radio shows go, yo, check up, see what we're up to tonight. Actually, that's not true because most radio shows at night are pre-recorded. I didn't say that out loud. So let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but I did say it out loud. It's time for the Daily Smoke Up on Happy Hour. Damn it, I think my vape's clogged. It's clogged. That was a womp, womp, womp.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe.
It's not clogged anymore.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Volkman from the Eddie and Jobo radio show, and you're listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Because vanilla radio is for the faint of heart, welcome to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most
most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Ryan's tall like the sky.
Oh, sure.
6'9", he's fly.
Thanks, brah.
From Chicago to the Bay.
That's where I live.
In St. Pete he'll stay.
Yeah.
Talk of love and fame. Dating life's his game. News all stars he spills. With laughter fills.
Oh, really?
Happy hour, all you need.
Yeah.
Rich and elite, take a seat.
Oh, sure.
Ryan's got the groove.
I do.
Happy hour makes you move.
Oh, what's going on?
A cat by his side. In Florida they reside.
Oh, sure. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What a cute cat.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
We have so much Justin Baldoni to talk about today. It just felt like maybe they were going to go away with the LA wildfires. I was like, maybe they're going to read the room and realize that their lawsuit does not really mean anything at the end of the day. But then, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they didn't.
The drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is a long way from ending, as Baldoni is now the latest to take new legal action.
This just feels like it's a new version of like Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp.
The It Ends With Us actor-director is...
Only there's just not crap on the bed.
The drama between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni is a long way from ending, as Baldoni is now the latest to take new legal action. The It Ends With Us actor-director is now suing not only his co-star, but her husband Ryan Reynolds and their publicist, Leslie Sloan, and Sloan's PR firm Vision PR.
Leslie Sloan just sounds like a really pretentious woman. Oh, I went on a date with Leslie Sloan, man. She ordered the most expensive steak in the house.
Incorporated. On Thursday, attorneys filed a $400 million lawsuit in the Southern District of New York on behalf of Baldoni and several others on his team, according to documents obtained by Access Hollywood.
These news sites love to tell you that they're the ones that obtained it. Like, cool, bro. You did your job. It's so awesome of you. So proud of you. Shut up.
The suit alleges that Lively took measures to gain control of the hit movie. Baldoni's numerous claims also include civil extortion, defamation, and breach of implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing. The lawsuit alleges Lively asked Baldoni if she could, quote, take a pass at writing a key rooftop scene. He obliged, and after reading it, said the scene would be a combination of hers and what was already written.
Seems like that's how movies work. You negotiate.
Baldoni claims that later at a meeting at Lively and Reynolds' penthouse, that Reynolds praised Lively's scene and that a, quote, famous and famously close friend of the couple's also praised Lively's script.
Oh, so they're all whipped by her. You know, Ryan Reynolds is wearing no pants in their relationship. That's why he acts like such a badass in Deadpool. Because he's whipped.
The lawsuit reads, quote, Baldoni understood the subtext. He needed to comply with Lively's direction for the...
Can you imagine being directed by Lively, just how much of a witch she probably is?
Further adding, quote, Baldoni was not just dealing with Lively, he was also facing two of the most influential and wealthy celebrities in the world.
Oh, wow, money's so impressive. You're going to die someday. And I bet that crap that Blake Lively took this morning, you're just another human.
Who were not afraid to make things very difficult for him. Lively, Reynolds, and their publicists did not immediately respond to a request for comment from Access.
Of course not, because they're cowards.
In a statement, Baldoni's attorney claimed this lawsuit is a legal action based on an overwhelming amount of untampered evidence detailing Blake Lively and her team's duplicitous attempt to destroy Justin Baldoni, his team, and their respective companies by disseminating grossly edited, unsubstantiated news new and doctored information to the media.
Yeah.
It is clear based on our own all-out willingness to provide all complete text messages, emails, video footage, and other documentary evidence that was shared between the parties in real time that this is a battle she will not win and will certainly regret. Blake Lively was either severely misled by her team or intentionally and knowingly misrepresented the truth. Let's not forget Miss Lively and her team attempted to bulldoze reputations and livelihoods for heinously selfish reasons through their own dangerous.
Yeah, she's been really known to be a mean girl, so this whole thing of her, I'm so innocent, it's like, shut up.
Manipulation of the media before even taking any actual legal action. We know the truth, and now the public does too. Justin and his team have nothing to hide. Documents do not lie.
Sort of like in basketball. Ball don't lie. 856-49-HOPPY. So, when you have a woman call out a man, a lot of times whenever the man responds, it's called sexist or desperate or, mean. But you can't just and I'm not trying to sound sexist, it's just the truth. You can't just, when a woman slams you, if it's an ex or a coworker, and they're out trying to tarnish your name, you can't just not do something. You can't just sit back and go, whatever. So Blake Lively slams his desperate lawsuit against her. If you sue him and you try to slander his name, in the court of law, honey, he has the right to defend himself.
Lively speaks out after Justin Baldoni sues her husband Ryan Reynolds, and publicist Leslie Sloan for $400 million.
I always find those lawsuits to be weird as hell. It's like, you're not getting that much.
After Baldoni filed suit against Lively on January 16th, almost 1 month after she sued him, alleging he sexually harassed her on the set of their film It Ends With Us.
But she's kind of forgotten to bring that up recently. At first, she was running with it, but not anymore.
As well as his production company, Wayfarer, Lively slams his suit in a scathing statement. Lively's lawyers tell E! News this is an age-old story. A woman speaks up with concrete evidence of sexual harassment and retaliation, and the abuser attempts to turn the tables on the victim.
Yeah, he's going to sue you too. You're attacking his credibility. She's allowed to do that. It's America, honey.
This is what experts call DARVO, deny, attack, reverse victim, offender.
Oh, shut up. If she was never mean to people and was a nice person, then maybe I would get it. But you were like a witch to that one reporter. And then I have a headline right here that I'll just read real quick. That you told Baldoni to get a nose job, so you're not innocent in this matter. You're just the worst. Both of you.
Calling his lawsuit another chapter in the abuser playbook,
That's just you projecting, because you're an abuser. She wears the pants in their relationship with her husband.
Attorneys say his legal filing is retaliation against sexual harassment allegations. The statement continues, they are trying to shift the narrative to Ms. Lively by falsely claiming that she seized creative control and alienated the cast.
Well, she probably did.
From Mr. Baldoni.
I can't wait for the documentary after this is all done where we find out that she was really kind of a witch on that set.
The evidence will show that the cast and others had their own negative experiences with Mr. Baldoni and Wayfarer.
Oh, I'm sure nobody had any bad experiences with Blake Lively. You're so innocent.
The evidence will also show that Sony asked Miss Lively to oversee Sony's cut of the film.
And then they were like, we don't want you to do it. It's going to make it crap.
Which was then selected for distribution and was a resounding success. Their response to
I was wrong there.
Sexual harassment allegations, she wanted it, it's her fault. Their justification for why this happened to her, look what she was wearing. In short, while the
I'm not really a fan of that, I'll be honest. And whatever guys slut shame women.
The victim focuses on the abuse, the abuser focuses on the victim. The strategy of attacking the woman is desperate. It does not refute the evidence in Ms. Lively's complaint, and it will fail. In Baldoni's filing obtained by E! News, he alleges Lively was determined to make Baldoni the real-life villain of her story.
They're showing footage of Ryan Reynolds. He just seems like such an asswipe, man. I just want to slap him.
And falsified stories of his...
He's not even man enough to be punched. Just slap him.
Sexual harassment. Baldoni's suit reads, though Lively claimed Baldoni was the one smearing her, the reality is that it was Lively and her team who carefully planned and implemented a vile smear campaign against Baldoni and...
Yeah, Blake Lively was smearing up that toilet this morning from her kale salad last night.
Justin Baldoni's big premiere night allegedly ended in the basement after the It Ends With Us star and
It's gotta be weird. You're a part of the movie and you're in the basement.
director accused his castmate Blake Lively of sidelining him at the movie's New York premiere due to their ongoing feud. Justin is sharing photos as part of the countersuit that he filed against the Gossip Girl alum seeking $400 million of him, quote, being held with his family in the basement. In one image cited in the documents obtained by E! News January 16th, Justin, his wife Emily Baldoni, and
they seem like cool people, man. I want to hang out with Justin.
Various other family members can be seen sitting around a red table in a windowless space with overflowing boxes of popcorn. In another photo, Justin...
Man, the girls down there are prettier than Blake. But being prettier than Blake is not that hard of an accomplishment.
Poses against pallets containing stacks of unopened packs of water bottles and Coke bottles alongside 7 of his female...
That wasn't the only Coke down there.
...friends and relatives. Justin's lawsuit, which arrived nearly a month after Blake accused him of sexually harassing her on the set of the 2024 movie and her...
You know that lawsuit was really planned out.
...own lawsuit claims Blake used,
unlike Blake's,
quote, threats and extortion to relegate her colleagues to sit out their own premiere in the basement. According to the suit obtained by E! News, the Jane the Virgin alum says he and his guests were ushered inside and were...
It really is kind of BDE, though. It showed Justin putting his hands up in the air like victory. Like, at least you're embracing the basement part. Honestly, I'd rather be in a basement with a bunch of beautiful women than be around Blake.
The suit obtained by E! News, the Jane the Virgin alum, says he and his guests were ushered inside and were subsequently held in the room where the photos were taken to avoid even a chance of interaction with Lively or her guests when she arrived on the red carpet. In response to Justin's filing, Blake's legal team
All right, so we already heard on the other video about Blake's filing, or Blake's response to Justin's filing. This is weird. I haven't even watched this video yet because I try to watch these videos for the first time with the audience, so I'm learning with the audience. Justin Baldoni drags Swift into the lawsuit.
Justin Baldoni is bringing Taylor Swift into his legal battle. The Grammy winner appears to be mentioned in the $400 million countersuit filed by Justin January 16 against his It Ends With Us co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds.
Man, I know it's chilly up in Cleveland where I have a lot of listeners, but I'm getting douche chills just looking at this footage of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. They seem like such a fake couple.
As well as publicist Leslie Sloan. Justin's filing, submitted to the Southern District of New York Court, comes nearly a month after Blake sued him for allegedly sexually harassing her on the set of the 2024 movie. In the countersuit, the director alleges that he felt pressure from Ryan and Blake's, quote, mega celebrity friend to let the Gossip Girl alum take more ownership of the film's script.
I bet she was trying to make it really sappy.
Including making edits to the significant rooftop scene where Blake and Justin's characters first meet. Justin says in the docs that Blake's version, quote, dramatically differed from what had been written originally, but that he thanked Lively for her passion and diplomatically told her that the scene would likely end up being somewhere between the original version and Lively's version.
All right, and then right here is what's going on with Taylor.
Together. In additional screenshots of their conversation, Blake appears to refer to her husband and pop star BFF as her, quote, most trusted partners.
Oh my God. If Taylor Swift, who's sexist against men, I said it, if she's like your influence.
Telling Justin that she felt confident sending her edited version of the script to him because they had already signed off on it. The mom of 4 who shares daughters James, Inez, and Betty, as well as son Olin with the Deadpool actor, then divulges to Justin that
Unfortunately, those kids will probably be brats.
Ryan and Taylor have encouraged her to be more assertive.
Yeah, Taylor's like, always bring down the man.
Writing,
it's never your fault.
They also know I'm not always as good at making sure I'm seen and utilized for fear of threatening egos.
You're the definition of an ego.
Or fear of affecting the ESA process. they don't give a shit about that. And because of that, everyone listens to them with immense respect and enthusiasm.
Whatever.
Blake then compares herself to the Game of Thrones character, the Dragon Queen herself, Khaleesi.
Man, you wish you were 100th as hot as Khaleesi. That was kind of cool. I'd never done that with that sound effect.
Saying in one of her texts to Justin, "If you ever get around to watching Game of Thrones, you'll appreciate that I'm Khaleesi, and like her, I happen to have a few dragons.
And your blower region looks like a dragon." I was talking about vagina.
For better or worse, but usually for better, because my dragons also protect those I fight for. So really, we all benefit from those gorgeous monsters of mine.
You are a monster.
Justin alleges in the docs that he felt the, quote, message could not have been clearer, and that he was not only dealing with Lively, but would also be facing Lively's dragons.
Yeah, you know she has dragon breath in the morning.
Two of the most influential and wealthy celebrities in the world, who were not afraid to make things very difficult for him.
Blake Lively would be the definition of difficult. All right. Let me look at this guy. Let me look up this guy. His name's Nick Viall. Who is Nick Viall? So this guy was on the 21st season of The Bachelor as well as The Bachelorette. And he's chiming in on Justin Baldoni. Oh, so another asswipe that wants clout. Whatever.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
I'm sure you're going to be a beta male and be all whipped by Blake.
Nick Viall is weighing in once again on the This Ends With Us drama.
Thank God that Nick Viall chimed in. I mean, we're so proud of you. What are we going to do if Nick Viall doesn't chime in? Tell us what you think about TikTok, Nick Viall.
Nick Viall is weighing in once again on the This Ends With Us drama. During an interview with Bustle, published January 16th, The Bachelor alum says his first impression of the film's director and star, Justin Baldoni, wasn't the best.
Oh, really? You're just trying to be in the cool kids club, man. No one really knows who you are. Plenty of people know who you are, but you're not that important, and you're trying to stay relevant.
Recalling to the outlet of Justin's appearance on his podcast, The Viall Files, in January 2023, I had the chance to interview Justin a couple of years ago on my show. And I just had a feeling he wasn't the person he so loudly portrayed himself to be.
You're just talking about yourself.
So when a legal battle between Justin and his co-star Blake Lively began last month, Nick says it wasn't a shock, explaining, when the story broke that the entire cast and author of the book the movie is based on had clearly distanced themselves from him, I wasn't that surprised.
They did that because they want to be in the cool kids club with Blake. I bet some of them are handing him up on the side. Actually, they might not because he's releasing the text. But I'm sure someone on the side's like, yeah, Justin's getting screwed over, but I don't want to get screwed over by Blake Lively.
These comments from Nick come just months after the reality star went viral on social media for sharing his take on the behind-the-scenes drama between Blake and Justin.
Oh, so he just wants to be famous.
Pointing out how quickly the public seemed to turn on Blake.
It is the online takedown of Blake Lively. The internet, and specifically it seems to be like a lot of women, because a lot of women are watching this show, seem to be jumping at the opportunity to eviscerate the woman in this scenario.
All right, your opinion's so riveting because you were on The Bachelor? Who cares? If you're on The Bachelor, that means you're bad at dating women and you won clap. Justin Baldoni, finally in this segment. Justin Baldoni was seen at the airport. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
Justin, how you holding up, man?
Hey.
How are you?
He's in a pretty good mood, you know, hanging out with his kid.
How you holding up, man?
Hey.
How are you doing?
We're grateful to be with the family, man.
Grateful. All right.
Grateful to be a family man is what he said, right?
Grateful to be with the family, man.
Grateful. All right. Okay.
That's him trying to look like a family guy. Like, hey, I'm hanging out again.
I know it's a tough time for you. How do you get through this?
Oh, man. We have amazing friends and family.
I'll set you a screen if you need one.
And faith.
Faith?
Yeah.
All right, that's where he lives, right? I'm going to lean on God. No. God doesn't care. I wonder whose side God would be on, Blake Lively or Justin Baldoni. Yeah. 856, I don't know where that was going. 49 Hoppy. That's 856-494-6773. Like I always say, Blake is a witch. And Justin Baldoni's a dick.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Turn me up a little bit. When that music comes in, it gets loud.
Swizzy. Yes. Hands up, hands up, hands up, high up, hands up, hands up, hands up, high up. Be very different now. Swizzy. Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up, high up. I need everybody put your hands up, wave from side to side right quick for me. Slow down, hope you're killing them. You would think I was on roids. I've been hitting so long, and I'm a big-headed boy. Nah, we ain't on HGH, though I might pick up some weight when I'm running through your state. Nah, we ain't on the clear, we on the runway in back-to-back legs. This means no more drama, and Barack Obama rhymes feel honest. I put my life on these tracks, you act like y'all wanna pay me for the facts. Luckily my therapy is the rap, I just bare my soul, I don't expect nothing back. You all welcome, long as you felt I was gon' get mine, you know where the hell I'm from. I'm from the bottom, so I do this from the diapers. Quick, fast, turn the Big Apple into cider. I do this, I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do this for the lifers. I'm a writer and a writer. I spew it cause I'm nicer, but I do it for the lifers. You welcome.
Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself.
Everybody get your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up higher. You probably never see again somebody so deadly via the pen. Viva Jovito Padino, muy bien. Big up to Biggie and Pac, I do it for them. Until I reach Khalik, I do it for him. Do it for those who can't do for self, due to the pen. May these bars reach through your bar. And mine, when Mary sing, it heals your heart. Cause solely stands feel you are. Love is a battlefield, we all get scars. I put my heart into this. This is much more than marketed music. The reason I gotta market to do this is people going through pain. I'm just walking them through this. This ain't no marketed music. People going through pain. I'm just talking them through it. Welcome.
Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself.
Everybody get your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Higher. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Higher. Sounds so beautiful, don't you agree? Slow down, hope you're killing them.
If you're traveling for your love, this would all be a dream, and you made our dreams come true. That's why y'all don't need to thank us, cause we do this all for you.
Talk to 'em, Mary.
We knew what you were going through, because we were going through it too. When no one seemed to understand, we were always there to hold you.
Sure, I taught you I watch brands and watch bands. I also said watch the man hopping out of fans. I ain't only teach you about Evisu. I taught you how to fish and not let other niggas feed you.
For all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell, just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. You all are welcome, you all are welcome, you all are welcome.
Everybody say M, triple J, triple B, triple H, triple O, triple V, triple M, triple J, triple B, triple
'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Oh, knock 'em out the box, knock 'em out the box. Swizzy, knock 'em out the box, and knock 'em out the box. Hey, get it up, oh, get it up, hey, get it up, oh, get it up, hey, to the left, oh, to the right, hey, to the left, oh. Good night, 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 good night,
Oh, yeah, that was Mary J. Blige and Jay-Z and Swizzy Beats with You're Welcome. Mm-hmm.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, jeez.
Sure, yeah, Ryan Hoppe.
Oh, yeah.
Hoppe.
That's me.
It's sure me, Ryan Hoppe.
That's me.
Hoppe.
That's me. This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. Fortifeye.com. For the best pre and post workout around. Seriously. Anthony, I'm talking to you, one of my listeners that works out a lot. Everybody else that works out. Listen to me. I'll turn down his music. If you need a good pre and post workout, I know you got to hit the gym. Sometimes you work out in the morning, you're tired. You go to Fortify.com. Fortifeye.com. And at checkout, use keyword Ryan20, RYAN20 at Fortifeye.com. They'll hook you on.
Doors closing.
Oh, jeez.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, what's up? It's Babs from Wild 94.1, the afternoon
Diva.
Shout out my guy Ryan Hoppe. Make sure you tune in to Hoppe Hour, the best 60 minutes of your life.
If you're thinking it, we're saying it. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Turn the dial to the height, welcome Happy Hour. Got the world syndicated, rising higher by the hour. From dating tips to select news, spitting firepower.
Yeah.
85, 6, 4, 9, 4, 6, 7, 3. Call in, don't be sour. Ryan, you on the mic, dishing all the tea. Celebrity gossip, ain't no lock and key. Talking about love and life, yes, it's globally. Happy Hour vibes, y'all ride the
856
Happy Hour.
49 Hoppy. 856-494-6773.
Happy Hour.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Number, tune in.
You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. Now, listen. Enough of the music. I'm being dead serious. If you are listening to my voice right now, and you know me from one of the either previous radio shows I worked on, or we went to high school together, or you found me online, I want to hear from you. I'm like that Uncle Sam poster pointing. I want you to call 856-49-HOPPE, H-O-P-P. That's 856-494-6773. Leave me a voicemail. Leave me an email. I don't want to sound too desperate, but it's lonely out here. Not really. I'm doing fine. That's all it is here. Barack Obama and Michelle Obama show no signs of togetherness unless outing amid divorce rumors. Amid the online speculation that Obama and his wife are headed for divorce, a body language expert has revealed that the couple shows no signs of togetherness during their public outing. Here's the thing. When Obama was in office, supposedly they didn't talk the whole time. I would not be surprised if they're in a business relationship. Rumors erupted that the former first couple's marriage was on the rocks after it was revealed that Michelle, 60, would not attend Trump's inauguration. Man, Obama's 63 and she's 60. That makes you feel old. And there was a scheduling conflict at Jimmy Carter's funeral. Okay. We won't know. I don't want to say Michelle Obama's sick. We don't know what's going on with Michelle Obama. Not going to Trump's inauguration because Trump didn't go to Biden's. That's fine. Whatever. Like, we really need you there. I say we as if I voted for Trump. I don't care. But at the same time, not going to Jimmy Carter's funeral was a little disrespectful. Now, UK body language expert Judy James has analyzed their movements during the dinner date and said Barack looked rather somber during the outing. He also pointed out that he walked behind his wife rather than next to her, and there was no signs of any chatting or coupling between them. I've often wondered, like, their business relationship. I don't want to say it because I don't want to burn a bridge, because my dream is to interview Obama someday. I wanted to either interview him, Kid Cudi, who we'll talk about in a second, Pete Davidson, or Barack Obama. I obviously can't do Kobe. But there's all the rumors, and a lot of people are that are rich, so it's nothing against Obama, but a lot of people that are in business relationships are rich and usually have marriages that are just, together for the status. Obama looks rather somber here, but otherwise relaxed as he walks behind his wife, who sports the kind of wide, beaming smile with downward pointing eye gaze that suggests a coy kind of happiness. Sitting together in a car, they both stare ahead in this photo, but this is the common celebrity response. There is no sign in the shot of any chatting or coupling between them. Yeah. This article looks like, what's funny is this article just kind of repeats itself over and over. Kind of like me. Stephen King leads Oscars boycott as he urges ceremony to cancel. No glitz with LA on fire. So that's good. That is good. Kid Cudi, home intruder, gets comfy, eats his food, uses his shower. I bet breaking into Kid Cudi's house is so amazing. But he's got the marijuana everywhere. I bet his house is very chill. Kid Cudi's residence sounds like it needs a deep cleaning because police say an unwelcome visitor really made himself at home. When they said deep cleaning, I thought it was because he was messy. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ the rapper's LA home was burglarized by an intruder who helped himself to Kid Cudi's food, used the bathroom, and freshened up in the shower. One source tells the intruder was discovered Wednesday around 5 p.m. when a shirtless man was seen on his security system, hanging out in the kitchen. TMZ was told LA County Sheriff's deputies rushed to Kid Cudi's estate and caught the guy red-handed, but not before he had eaten a meal, relieved himself, and hit the showers. I'm going to Google this real quick. What does, let me copy and paste this, relieve himself mean? So I guess he took a dump. I wasn't sure if that meant jerk off or go to the bathroom because I have a dirty mind. So he pretty much took a dump, took a shower, just lived as if he's living at Kid Cudi's house. He was charged, the burglar was, with felony burglary and theft. The bail was $150,000. Method Man, report filed over alleged gym fight. A man told cops, oh my God, I can't talk today. I probably should on my podcast. A man told cops Method Man unleashed the beatdown at him on a gym, but the Wu-Tang rapper is denying the allegations. Law enforcement sources tell us a man accused Method Man of punching him multiple times in the face at the Staten Island Crunch Gym. Oh, I bet that gym's really angry. I mean, if the moves are anything like Mike Calta, who's the moodiest person I've ever met, Staten Island's real moody. We're told the man was not transported to a hospital for treatment. Cops say they took a report and are investigating, but so far no arrests are made. Now, they're not saying this in the TMZ article. The rumor was that it was like the ex of one of the daughters of Method Man, but I don't know if that's true. And that was in a Twitter tweet. And you notice how I don't say ex? And that was not said on TMZ, so it might not be true. Also here, this made me feel old. Of course, I look at this right before I go to bed and have a real existential crisis. Remember Hudson? Remember Sully, the captain who landed the plane in the middle of the water, the Miracle on the Hudson? Remember in New York City, and they made a movie about Sully, and the plane was floating on the water, and they were all saved? That was, how many years ago do you think it was? I'm going to play a little game with the co-host I don't have. Hi, my name is this person. I'm not going to do a show with voices. But think about it. I'm not Phil Hendry. I'll leave it to him. Or Kevin Matthews. Or Bubba the Love Sponge with Ned. Okay, focus, Ryan. How many years ago, insert listener listening to my voice right now, I was like, cousin eardrums. How many years ago do you think the Miracle on the Hudson was when Sully landed the plane safely? Did you guess 16? That was 16 freaking years ago. That's disgusting. Also, here's Kid Rock talking about Michelle Obama.
It's your first inauguration?
No, I was actually listening to your show a little bit before I got in the truck here.
Listen, a lot of times when there's like that 5 seconds of dead air between a call on the news, it goes like this.
No.
Like right here.
So is this your first inauguration?
1, 2, 3, 4.
No.
I don't think it's because of the delay. I think it's just because Kid Rock is that stupid.
Oh, I was actually listening to your show a little bit before I got in the truck here, and I heard, Michelle Obama's not attending. I would kindly remind her that years back, when Obama was first elected, I did not vote for him. But they asked me to play the inauguration, and I played it, and I went.
That's a pretty good point by Kid Rock.
Had a good time. I went for out of respect to the presidency, so I would kindly remind Miss Michelle about that.
Miss Michelle sounds a little passive-aggressive.
I forgot about that, and that's cool, because it's really not about the politics, it's about the office.
What a different time.
And you got to respect it. Why isn't Michelle attending? All the other first
Man, these Fox News reporters are such beta males.
ladies are.
All right, I can't listen to this. It's a stupid delay. I don't understand if that's Kid Rock being stupid or if that's delayed. Whatever. I'm looking at something. Sorry, I spaced out. I'm really high. Joe Jonas dressed up in drag. We've seen it all. I know this is an audio podcast, so you really can't see it, but I would highly suggest you go on Google or whatever and type in Joe Jonas drag. I'm not going to make any comments about drag queens, whatever you want to do with your body is fine with me. Just don't force it upon me. But let's just say Joe Jonas doesn't look great in drag. It's not really his vibe. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. Can you imagine me in drag? Oh, boy.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
See both of us on the catwalk representing our culture. Where the time and day has changed, where the women wear the pants without changing the last names. Where the word diva mean diva, we run Las Vegas. And when the stock exchange bangs and we got claim to the change. All the girl want, all the girl need. It's just all those simple things, like to be careful, just to have them be there for you. Matters, it's those sweet things, that's all a girl too confident. Being held, taught to fail, never happen again. We don't wait, we get paid for our trade. Nowadays we sip lemonade. Instead of doing what he want, we do what we want. Buying homes in Geneva. Now when they say our neighbor rains, and that means more than things. All a girl want, all a girl needs. It's just all those simple things, like to be careful, just to have them be there for you. Matters just those sweet things. That's all a girl really wants.
Oh, jeez. Here it comes.
Where them girls that like to be in charge. When the heat gets too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, gotta go hard. Where those winning women that's willing to take it on. Where them girls that like to be in charge. When the heat gets too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, gotta go hard. Where those winning women that's willing to take it on. Where them girls that like to be in charge. When the heat gets too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, gotta go hard. Where those winning women that's willing to take it on. Where them girls that like to be in charge. When the heat gets too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, gotta go hard. Where those winning women that's willing to take it on.
Oh, jeez.
Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back. Hoppe Hour will be right back.
People ask why I do that. I don't know why. This following segment has been brought to you by the best barber in all the Bay Area. Rich Cayley Master Barbershop at richkbarber.com. When I tell you he's the best barber in all the Bay Area, I'm a man of my words. 4545 West Kennedy Boulevard. And that is in Tampa. When you go there and sign up for a haircut, you'll save $10.
Here we go again.
Oh, my hair is so raggedy right now. That's why I don't take pictures. I'm a handsome guy, but sometimes I want to be a little mysterious. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need. Go there, and on the invoice, after going to westchaseprinting.com, tell them I sent you. All right. Let me turn this down. Actually, let's listen a little more. This Delta 8 pen's lifting me higher, baby.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, what's up? I'm Woody. That's Greg Gorey.
What's up?
Menace.
Hi.
Gina Grad.
Hey.
Seabass. There's Sammy.
Hello.
We are The Woody Show. And you are listening to Hoppe Hour. with Ryan Hoppe.
People often argue over Android versus iPhones, but the real debate should be middle-aged Gen X morning shows versus Hoppe Hour. Guess who wins? We will let you decide. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, darling, love the Hoppe Hour. Worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mess. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85 609 46 773. Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free. From dating tips to wild tales, ain't no rest in the world. Syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe Hour's live from coast to coast. Turn the volume up, raise a toast. Worldwide, the city lights glowing bright. We're Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night. Hot topics, saucy talk, tales so free.
856
Celeb secrets to read.
49 Hoppe.
Late night.
856-494-6773.
I'm feeling so right.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Flowing through the wire.
Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
On Hoppe Hour, time flies by and rhyme. Hoppe Hour's live.
Time does fly. As I'm talking right now, it's January 17th. We're more than halfway through the month of January.
Coast, turn the volume up. Raise a toast. Worldwide, the city lights glowing bright. With Ryan Hoppe, we celebrate the night.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Benji Madden is singing his wife's praises. In
Because he knows he's lucky to have her.
a rare photo post on his Instagram, January 17th, the Good Charlotte musician praises his wife, Cameron Diaz, while celebrating both their 10-year wedding anniversary and her recent return to movies. Next to an adorable couple's selfie, Benji captions the post, quote, "This is my queen. I celebrate this badass woman, wife, mommy, friend, partner, boss, and lover. We just hit 10 years married on January 5th, and every year only gets more fulfilling."
It's so sweet.
The musician, who shares daughter Radix and her younger brother Cardinal with the
I love how they block the kids' faces. I like this new trend. I'll get a round of applause. To all the celebrities that hide their kids' faces.
actress, adds of their relationship, quote, "It's special, never perfect, always real, always reliable. Every day getting to have my best friend with me, ride or die. What a beautiful life.
That is cool to have Cameron Diaz as your best friend.
I am grateful." Benji also posted a photo of his wife looking glam in a silver dress and praised her return in the new film Back in Action, her first in 10 years since 2014's Annie. He adds, quote, "Another milestone happening tomorrow. We're so happy to see you back in action.
Yeah, you go, Cameron Diaz, doing your job. Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Congrats, baby." The admiration and support is mutual, as the 52-year-old star said of Benji during an October
She's 52. I love me some cougars.
2024 conversation at Fortune's Most Powerful Women Summit, quote, "My husband, he's just the best. He was just like, you've been supporting us in building the family and supporting him in his businesses. He's like, it's time for us to support you and let mommy ascend and do her thing." And of her 10-year hiatus from Hollywood, Cameron says the timing just made sense. She says, quote, "It felt like the right thing for me to reclaim my own life.
Oh, sure.
And I just really didn't care about anything else. Nope."
I don't really care about this video anymore either. 856-49. Taylor Swift speaks out about the LA fires.
Whoa! Hoppe Hot Topic!
Taylor Swift speaks out on the wildfires that have ravaged parts of Los Angeles. On January 16th, the singer becomes the latest A-lister to lend her support to the efforts to help LA communities rebuild. After the devastating fires have forced the evacuation of nearly 200,000 people and destroyed thousands of homes and businesses. Taylor breaking her silence for the first time since the fires started more than a week ago, posting a handwritten note to her Instagram stories writing, "The fires in California have devastated so many families. And it's been heartbreaking to see these stories unfold. So much suffering, loss, and destruction. She continues, as so many people embark on some of the most challenging times of their lives, there are also many amazing organizations and groups banding together to help these communities rebuild. These are the organizations I've donated to. If you feel compelled or are able to donate, please do. Swift links a handful of organizations including 211 LA, the Greater Los Angeles Education Foundation.
You know I can't stand Taylor and her annoying fans that are sexist against men. But I will say, this is Clover.
And the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank.
I just wish people would have helped out Florida, you know.
Grammy winner joins the ranks of other
What are we, chopped liver? Mm-hmm.
A-listers pledging funds to help relief efforts. Leonardo DiCaprio committed $1 million to support urgent needs and post-fire recovery efforts. While Beyoncé, who along with hubby Jay-Z reportedly owns a $200 million mansion in fire-ravaged Malibu, recently said her Be Good Foundation is donating $2.5 million to the LA Fire Relief Fund to help those in Altadena and Pasadena, as well as to churches and community centers to address the immediate needs of those affected by the wildfires.
Got it. That's cool how the video ends. A little trippy. 856. 49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. This next headline's beautiful. I'm being serious. Shows Bruce Willis shaking the hand of some cops.
Bruce Willis making his first public appearance since his dementia diagnosis to thank first responders amid the Los Angeles wildfires. His wife, Emma Hemming, sharing this sweet video of the actor shaking hands and meeting members of the Los Angeles Police Department.
Oh, it's beautiful. Kind of a visual, though, you know what I mean?
Could some of your favorite breakfast staples be detrimental to your brain health? A new study published in the journal Neurology says people who eat more processed red meat have a higher chance of developing dementia. The study's author, Dr. Daniel Wen, told CBS News,
We've found very consistent evidence that higher processed red meat intake is associated with higher risk of dementia.
Looking at the dietary habits of more than 133,000 people who all work in healthcare, Dr. Wen and his team found those who ate 1/4 of a serving of processed red meats, like bologna or hot dogs, had a 13% higher chance of developing dementia than those who had less than 1/10 of a serving per day. A serving size for this study was pretty small.
If I'm going to die of something or have dementia, I'll get it from getting bacon.
Just 3 ounces, or about 2 slices of bacon. This cognitive decline didn't occur in people who enjoyed unprocessed meats, like steak, pork chops, or even hamburgers without additives.
You can try to decrease your red meat intake, especially the processed red meat intake, at any time point during your life. That will help your cognitive health.
Does everyone have to be a vegetarian now? No, but at a barbecue, reach for a hamburger.
Ah, whatever. 856-49 Hoppe. Oh, yeah. On Saturday, we got the Texans and Chiefs. And we got the Commanders and Lions. And then the Rams and Eagles on Sunday. And the Ravens and Bills. It's so sad that there's no more 24-hour football, essentially. Well, not 24 hours, but the 7 hours in a row on Red Zone. I love Red Zone. Also here, former NFL coach Jack Rio is going to the European League of Football to coach the Paris Musketeers. Wonder how long that'll last. All right, we got so much coming up on Hoppe Hour, but first, we can't just not let the music play out.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folk.
Y'all not in tune with something beautiful right here. Something epic. This official. Matthias, let's make it. Look, I was being a nice guy. I leave that to them dudes that shoot hoops. I'd rather roll through in a new coupe with chicks that get 200 to do shoots. Rolling a shooby doobie while we listen to smooth grooves. Dude, I tried to told you I'm hot like magma and keep them in. I'm stashed up in the Dodge Magnum near the stash of the Magnums. Never know which one I'ma use. Right there, I got a couple people confused. Cause I never lose and I never snooze. Pop shit, then I pop this shit that knock you out of your shoes. I shut down crews and rock tailor-made suits and Louis shoes. It's hard to do what I do. Stunning like Evil Knievel. Keep a watch face see-through. I do this for my people selling through they screen though. My mom said I was a walking felony cause I kept 16s in the closet like Kelly. Shop with the sellers. Dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. Nah, dog, I'm not a mad rapper. I'm a disgruntled MC and I teach you dudes about tussling with me. Truth is, I hate these marks. I should pull this jammy and spark and leave these rappers handicap park. And when you see your boy out, bow down or kiss the ring. With a crew about myself, I ain't worried about a thing. This is Shot City, man. Where the f you from? And your chick can't go if she ain't gobbling. My partner Supreme told me flows hard on these monkeys. I hit pro gyms and told them make my wrist chunky. Chain hung like donkey. And for them dudes who wanted nickname beautiful, keep them brass on me. Homie, I'm funky like woo. Leg shots to let you know that I'm serious. When them blocks get hot, I'm in the streets bare chested. I got money invested. These detested. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them.
Serious in this mother. This ain't the young and restless. You could say the drama life support boy. Put your life on pause like a comma. When you cutting corners and you stacking money, music turn comedians, man, they get to acting funny. I know the MCs, the real MCs. Shame same dude, man, them was shopping with me. Get a pumpkin head in front of your little daughter. You a broke pop machine, you out of order. I'ma come and get you. Don't make me hit you with the shells like a snail or an armadillo. Watch the blue lights with the blue film. Slice it, make him look like he got gills. This ain't artificial, man, this shit real. Throw him in Lake Michigan and hope the nigga can't swim. And if he can't, I guess he won't live. Giving names, get your change, he ain't hate a bill. They nothing, Charlie. Let's go. I am the grain.
I'm a hustler for real. My dogs ain't barking at them, chickens ain't clucking at them, pigs ain't searching at them, birds ain't chirping. I'ma hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them, hurt them. I'm a hustler for real.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, radio listener, it's Kevin Klein from Klein Alley Show on 106.7 K-Rock in Los Angeles. Perhaps you've never heard of us, maybe you have, but who cares? You're listening to Hoppe Hour with my boy, Ryan Hoppe. Good guy, way too tall. Definitely a product of incest.
Because focus is overrated. You're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hoppe in the morning. Tune in and you'll see. Ryan Hoppe's got the magic. It's live on your frequency. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. Join us for the laughter, music and good vibes. Ryan's got the answers to brighten up your ride. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. News and jokes together. Make your mornings bright. Live with Ryan Hoppe. We're setting things just right. Hoppe Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear.
856 49 Hoppe. 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can Ryan Hoppe Radio gmail.com. I don't know why I keep saying that when I give out the email. I go, Ryan Hoppe Radio at gmail.com.
Yo, Ryan Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wildin', stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame. Hoppe spills the tea, ain't playing tame. Behind the curtain, nothing left the same.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe's roots, man, he knows it all.
Yeah.
Scandals to the court, rise and fall.
Couldn't play a lick of basketball, but I know it.
The ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe. Crazy X.
Stephen Curry fires back at online critics of his comments on Warriors trade talk.
Gets unanimous.
Let me turn down this music.
Anomalous. Y'all know the score.
Whatever. Here is Stephen Curry. The first time NBC Sports linked Blue Sky. This is the first ever Blue Sky video we're playing on Hoppe Hour. This is a big moment in Hoppe Hour history.
You know, the narrative would become that you guys were, basically waving the white flag. Were you surprised that that's how it was taken? And I guess, is there any clarification you'd want to give on, that aspect?
Anybody who thinks that I'm okay with just being an average average basketball team is insane.
Yeah, the media's just throwing out nonsense.
Take whatever I said, I still stand on it. But
yeah,
that doesn't mean that you're not in a situation where you're trying to get better, make appropriate moves that help you do that.
Okay.
Mike knows that. We've talked about it. That's the expectation for me, trying to help lead the team where we want to go.
Yeah.
Again, that doesn't mean that you're reckless. What people's definition of that is
he is well spoken.
Well, I was talking about the Twitter fingers thing, like trade machines are fun.
Oh, jeez. 856, what about Blue Sky Fingers? At 49 Hoppe. LeBron James forced to evacuate home. It says here, there were a lot of emotions. I had a couple of dear friends that have lost their homes in the Palisades. Obviously, my heart goes out to all the families, all across not only the Pacific Palisades, but all LA County and all the surrounding areas. It's been a lot of emotions. Personally, in my family, we've been evacuated since Thursday night, so we've been in a hotel since pretty much we got back from Dallas. Yeah, that's driving him nuts. He probably wants to be around his side chick. we had that experience, and we had to lean on that a bit. LeBron James said about the he had to evacuate his home to fires once before back in 2019. 19 was in the middle of the night, so we had to get going right away. We had a little bit more time before we had to evacuate, so we were able to get some things, get some belongings, whatever the case may be. So there's that. Now, Anthony Edwards, he was really good last year. Everybody was kind of blowing him up, saying because he looks like Michael Jordan, that he is the next Michael Jordan. And Charles Barkley said it best, that a lot of people make this assumption that everybody looks the same when they're black, and he's just another black guy. Charles Barkley said it a lot funnier. But when Karl Anthony Towns got traded for Julius Randle, we're starting to realize that maybe as annoying as Karl Anthony Towns is, that he might have been the leader of that team. Because Anthony Edwards said, the starting five, we are terrible on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Every game we come out low energy, and the second group comes in and gives us energy. I would say the starting group got to come out with more energy, like we want to play the game of basketball, like we love the game. Yeah, you're just talking about yourself, bud. I should have a contest. Like Mackow's Morning Madhouse. What is this sound? What do you think this sound is? You know what this is? The sound that you don't get in Florida. Every morning growing up, my dad had to say, you're going to the bus stop. I'm not driving you. And, of course, the direction of the bus stop was right into the wind. You're like -5 out. I'm listening to Eddie Java or Opie and Anthony on the radio. Winter warning as life-threatening polar vortex will engulf parts of the U.S. with Siberian air. That's my thing, okay? It's going to be in Minneapolis, Columbus, and Memphis, and Chicago. Here's the deal. I'm not saying that Florida can't be cold. Be a little grateful. Be a little happy. Honestly, you need to just go, you know what? Life's not that bad. It might get a little cold. Put on a hoodie. I just wish Florida would have fun with the cold. I'm not saying you can't be cold. I even start to find 45 degrees cold. I know all my Cleveland listeners are probably rolling their eyes, but it's just what happens when you're around it. But at the same time, the complaining about the cold, it's like, what do you want? When it's 110 out, everyone's mad. But when it's cold out, what do you want? That sound's giving me PTSD. BLM activist mayor blew thousands of taxpayer cash on luxury 20-day vacation to Ghana. Now, this is how I'm going to end this segment. Okay. I am totally against racism. But I didn't know what to think about BLM during COVID. I didn't want to be like the guy that spoke out about BLM. Sometimes BLM kind of seemed like it was reverse racism, where it's like we should all treat each other equally. And sometimes it felt like they were racist against white people. But I never said that. But I do want to call somebody out. The board op, or 1025 The Bone, known as Dizzy. He messaged me 5 years ago, raging, because he's always raging, because he's 5'5" and angry at life. And boy, he needs to hit the gym. I've seen recent pictures of Dizzy. Dizzy like put me on blast on social media in like June 2020 because I didn't change my profile picture to all black, that I was a racist. Even though literally I don't have a racist bone in my body. And I just thought that was such a bitch move. But then again, we are talking about Dizzy, and he is a bitch.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Yeah. Niggas don't know how hard it fucking took. How hard it fucking took me to get here. Even to fucking record this song. It's like shit was going against me. You think I give a fuck about none of that shit? Hell no, man. I'm a G. Girl. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. Man down. That's a man down. Yeah. That's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga, then he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down.
They call me Swizzy, nigga, cause that's my nickname. I mark this rap game and call that shit stain. These lames ain't shit, nigga, although they shit lame. I'm saying fuck these hoes, and then your bitch came. But I might get her name. I know she'll let me. And we can kick it, girl. And call that Jet Li. I'll beat that pussy up. That's what's my bet, G. And now I gave her another reason to say nobody hit it like this. Ill type of shows, ill type of clothes, ill type of ass ring, ill type of hoes. Tell all my haters go on maybe weekend if they ain't learned my ill type of flows, ill type of grind. Money on my mind, you can find me in the lab working like overtime. Nobody ever hit the track like me. Shed on the beat and you know that's heat, nigga.
Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. Yeah. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Funny how friendship often turn to hatred. When they see you doing bad, they won't help you make it. I don't leave my life to chance, I go out and take it. That's why I gotta make it. That's why I gotta make it. All my haters get no recognition. I remember when niggas ain't had no pot to piss in. My opposition is usually fucking optimistic, but that can't help them when hollow tips leaving bodies missing. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down. Run up on a nigga like pop. Them shots fired. Them shots fired. Yeah, them shots fired. Run up on a nigga and he drop. That's a man down. That's a man down. Yeah, that's a man down.
Oh, yeah.
Live life good, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck all your haters, eh?
Yeah.
Fuck all my haters.
I'm screaming, fuck all mine.
Oh, boy.
Nigga shit.
Shit, we gotta shine, you feel me?
That's real, nigga.
Yeah.
And that's how you kill it.
Oh, it isn't?
If you didn't know.
Farrell Kelly and Chad the Poet. Man down.
That's TP, nigga. Remember that fucking
Suck a dick.
Yeah. That's the anthem of Joy Taylor.
Fucking suck a dick.
Oh, yeah, Joy. You know, the CEO was like, you want a promotion?
Fucking suck a dick.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is your alternative to the typical morning show with fake dating segments.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Yeah. Yo, time to love the Hoppe Hour. Worldwide broadcast. Tune in for the scoop, celeb, gossip, and mess. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, kicking off the night. Talking about the love, the news, keeping it tight. 85-609-46773.
Oh, sure.
Hit the digits, call the show, set your mind free.
Yeah.
Agents of wild tales, ain't no rest in the world, syndicated. Hoppe is the best. Hoppe,
Yeah.
from coast to coast.
856-49 Hoppe. 856-494-6773.
We celebrate the night, hot topics.
So yesterday I did a 4-hour and 45-minute show, and the file size was 350 megabytes. Almost said milligrams.
Feel the rhythm, feel the beat.
That was how much edibles I had. I'm kidding.
Ryan Hoppe on repeat.
And I literally had to go on a website to condense the file because it was way too big.
Flies by and rhyme.
That's how dedicated I am to bringing you top-notch content.
You up.
We don't do any fake dating segments here.
City lights glowing bright with Ryan Hoppe.
And even if those dating segments you hear on morning radio shows like The Joe Show were real, would anyone really care about someone else's breakup and want to call at 7 a.m.? When I go through a breakup, I want to call a radio show.
Ryan Hoppe. We celebrate the night.
So I drive every day. Obviously, that's how I get around. And been seeing these signs in Florida. It's like, did nobody here learn how to drive? It'll be like, the sign will flash. It'll be like, make sure you don't text and drive, arrive alive, which is fine. Or one will be like, please pull over for emergency vehicles. Or unfortunately, after the incident 2 weeks ago on the Howard Franklin, it'll be like, move over when a car is parked or the lights are on. It'll say there's an official type. Or it'll be like, pull over for cops or emergency vehicles. Like, that's the most basic advice ever. Do you guys not pay attention?
It was a home that had deer come up to the windows and would look in. It had a lemon and an avocado and a peach and a nectarine tree.
Yeah.
It had a beach view. It was beautiful. It was a magical place. I was so proud. And it's gone. It's gone.
LA-based reporter Zareen Shaw sharing her devastating news.
Yeah, it's her in front of her old house.
We were so excited. And this home was a dream. It was magical.
Zareen and her husband Rishi closed on their Pacific Palisades house just weeks ago, only spending one night there before it was among the thousands of homes turned to ash in the wildfires.
My loss does not compare to other folks. We did not have a lifetime of belongings in this home. We did not have a lifetime of memories in this home. For Rishi, he is devastated. I mean, he inconsolable. When we got to the bottom of that driveway, I said, do you want to drive up and see it? And he was just sobbing. He said, no, take a picture and let's go.
The ABC News correspondent covered multiple fire stories before becoming part of the tragic headlines.
As a reporter, we go to a lot of fires. I always wondered if this would happen to me. I've stood on a lot of charred land and talked about wildfires.
It's sad, man.
A lot. I had saved for years and years and years, and when we finally were wiring the money out, I looked at my account and I had 20% of the down payment in there, and I was so proud, you guys.
Next to photos of her house on Instagram,
it's a baller house. Well, it was.
Zareen writes, I hope when people see me on TV, they know they're watching someone who saw her dream home turn to rubble and is fighting to build it back again.
That's sad. 856-49 Hoppe.
To the other news tonight, and we are learning this evening that the Southwest Airlines.
There's that douchebag David Meir. You wearing pins behind your suit there, buddy?
To the other news tonight, and we are learning this evening that the Southwest Airlines pilot who allegedly failed a sobriety test was actually pulled from the cockpit by police.
Cockpit? By the way, I can't stand drunk drivers, but drunk flyers, you're an even bigger moron, a bigger loser.
Just before a flight to Chicago. Tonight, witnesses describing what they saw. And here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, new details about the Southwest Airlines pilot pulled from the cockpit by police, allegedly failing a sobriety test on the jet bridge moments before he was set to take off. Pilot David Alsop was...
He looks like an alcoholic loser.
taken into custody early yesterday morning at Savannah Hilton Head Airport. The TSA says an officer contacted law enforcement reporting an individual in the crew screening lane who smelled of alcohol and appeared intoxicated.
Yeah, it's not good. Like, it's one thing. I'm not defending if you're having like 2 drinks while flying, maybe to calm your nerves. Not good. But when you're visibly drunk, you're a moron.
The flight was scheduled for a 6:05 a.m. takeoff to Chicago.
Yeah, being drunk at 6 a.m. is never good. Whenever I've come home drunk at 6 a.m., I want to sleep, not fly a plane.
Passengers had boarded when the arrest occurred.
One of the cops came back again, and he actually took that pilot with him off of the plane.
According to the police report, Alsop was seated in the cockpit performing pre-flight checks.
Yeah.
The arresting officer saying he detected a strong odor of what seemed to be alcohol, adding Alsop claimed he last drank last night.
Yes, an overnight bender. Maybe an argument with his wife.
And had a few light beers. They conducted a sobriety test there on the jet bridge, and officers saying Alsop failed and refused a state-mandated blood test. According to authorities,
that's when you know you're guilty.
Manager of the Southwest Airlines drug and alcohol team asked police to release Mr. Alsop to Southwest so they could carry out their own investigation. But police informed them he'd be taken to jail.
And David, federal regulations ban pilots from consuming alcohol within 8 hours of a flight takeoff. Southwest Airlines tells ABC this pilot has been removed from duty.
Yeah, he should probably never fly again. 856-49 Hoppe. Let's get a little political.
Happy Hot Topic!
Donald Trump's newest presidential portrait is drawing comparisons to another of his most famous or infamous photos.
His mugshot.
The president-elect appeared to recreate his mugshot pose in an inaugural image released by his transition team on January 16th.
I didn't know he was transitioning.
Just days before his swearing-in ceremony. Social media immediately noticed the similarities between Trump's facial expressions in the new photo and his 2023 mugshot taken when he was...
That was 2023? I thought that was August. Man, time has flown.
...booked into the Fulton County Jail in Georgia, a first for a former U.S. president. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance was also...
he's got such small D energy. A creep.
...seen in a new official portrait, sporting a similar blue-on-blue suit jacket and tie as Trump's, but with a closed-mouth smile and crossed arms.
God, I hope Trump doesn't die. I don't want that creep in office.
The pair's campaign website noted that the updated photos, quote, go hard. The portrait release comes amid Trump's latest announcement that Mel Gibson, Jon Voight, and Sylvester Stallone would serve as, quote, special envoys to assist.
So all the boomers. Good. Just what we need. More boomer politicians.
In bringing entertainment productions back to the U.S. to restore what Trump called a golden age of Hollywood.
Can we do something with like millennial? My voice is cracked. Man, why are millennials and Gen Z? I wish we could have a 27-year-old president.
Stallone confirmed his support for Trump in a gala speech at Mar-a-Lago in November.
I really want to go to Mar-a-Lago, see what it's about. It'll just be Elon going like he's like the greeter in the front of Walmart. Hi, welcome to Walmart, or welcome to Costco. I love you from Idiocracy. I bet Elon's like, welcome to Mar-a-Lago. I love you. Welcome to Mar-a-Lago. I love you.
Comparing him to the nation's first commander-in-chief.
We are in the presence of a really mythical character.
Yeah.
I love mythology.
Oh, yeah.
And this individual does not exist on this planet. Nobody in the world could have pulled off what he pulled off. So I'm
getting away with hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
All right, enough of this Republican nonsense. I took a job last year that was pretty well paying at a Republican company, and it was not the vibe. They're always angry. I'm like, You're no fun.
Happy Hot Topic!
It was terrifying because when you audition, there's like 3 people in there.
I was so nervous.
So nervous. My first audition, I threw up.
Hi. Here we go. I'm not sure. I'm Amy Poehler. Okay, that's enough.
Over 160 cast members have walked the halls of the famed Studio 8H since its start in 1975.
And a lot of cocaine.
Hi, I'm Bob and I do tricks. Each episode of the 4-part documentary focuses on one element of the show, including a rare
SNL
look into the writing process as seen in this exclusive clip.
I wonder if they'll talk about the cocaine.
All the cast and writers pile into Lauren's office. And then we meet.
All right, it's more of a visual. Honestly, I don't know. In my lifetime, SNL has not really been that funny. Like when I was consuming TV was when it was good. Oh, wait, I said that wrong. Rewind. When I wasn't consuming TV as a preschooler, that's the last time SNL was good. Since 2000, not so much.
Happy Hot Topic!
It is time for our play of the day, and this one gives new meaning to the term storming the court. Will Reeve is here with more for it. Good morning, Will.
Good morning, one and all. Yeah, that's normally reserved for March Madness.
Yeah.
We go to the Big South Conference between Gardner-Webb and Radford. Who cares? There's a kid on the court. That's what we're here for. It's 74-71 with a minute left in the game. This is crunch time, and this kid needs to get his nervous energy out, I guess. He runs all the way across the court.
I don't get why the Good Morning America announcer is talking over audio. They probably should have muted the audio of the announcer. It sounds like hell. That's what hell sounds like. The Today Show or Good Morning America talking over a clip. Or maybe that's just me projecting about this podcast.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
What's up, lifers? It's your boy Brian Michael Cox. The entire Ocean's 5 is in the building.
Don't need your fancy cars, don't need your credit card, 'cause I got my own, yeah. Yes, I'm a lady, baby. No, I don't need a man. Trust me, I'm good alone, yeah. Got my ladies with me, and yeah, we are mad. Had no reason to treat me this bad. Now I'ma love me and enjoy life as a lady. Do my ladies feel me? Get off your knees, 'cause you can say what you wanna. I'm a prima donna. But still I got one question for you. Now what were you thinking when you laid her down? Dummy, didn't you know that I would find out? Got my ladies with me, yeah, we're mad. I can't even lie, I feel like open your woo. So from now on, I'ma love me and enjoy life as a lady. Do my ladies feel me? Get off your knees, 'cause you can say what you wanna. I'm a prima donna. feel good to mingle. I'ma go to the party now. With my girls, we all go hang out. They gon' take me places where I can let my hair down.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Oh, jeez. Jason Derulo and Nicole Scherzinger. Prima Donna. Prima Donna. Sure. I think it's about a prima donna, right? Oh, jeez. That was cool. A little trippy, huh? It just ended like, damn. I don't know why Nicole Scherzinger's career didn't blow up more. So talented. I know some of my manly listeners don't want to hear pop music, but hey, we're doing a show for everybody. We're doing a show for you. We're doing a show for you. And don't think I forgot about you. This following segment, let me get some music here. Do you notice that my show is very genuine? Almost to a fault. Most other shows would just edit out everything perfectly. They use Vox Pro to have the perfect talk break that's inside radio talk. But here, we're never perfect a day in our lives.
Hoppe Hour will be right back.
2222 Main Street in Clearwater. Strange Clouds of Clearwater, the best kava, creative, Delta 8, THCA, and mushrooms around. 2222 Main Street. Strange Clouds of Main Street in Clearwater. Tell them I sent you.
You and me and Ryan Hoppe.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe. This is Eric Zane. I don't know these two people, but I know they're fucking assholes. Mike Calta and Rover, suck my dick for what you did to Ryan.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Love us or hate us, you're still listening. Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hoppe's where we begin. 6 for 9 of pure delight. Hoppe Hour taking flight.
Talking love and latest news, sex and dating top reviews, celeb gossip don't you miss. Ryan Show you can't resist.
It's Hoppe Hour, let's all cheer. Tall
My mic was off.
Jay bring us near.
Yeah.
Laughter, fun from night till dawn.
Oh, jeez.
Hoppe, groove along. Wake up world, he's on the mic.
Yeah.
Ryan Hoppe set to strike.
856.
And chatter, wake up.
49 Hoppe.
Here to thrill.
856-494-6773.
And tips to fancy cars.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Stories.
Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. I'm not sure why the song talked about a fancy car. I have a 2015 Accord.
Fun from night till dawn with Ryan Hoppe. Groove along.
Brittany Mahomes reveals the name she almost gave her daughter. In an interview with Today.com, published January 16th, the wife of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes shares the baby name she rejected before giving birth, saying, "My daughter wants me to name her Elsa. She was set on it for a while, but obviously we're not doing that."
Yeah, I respect you.
And instead of going with the Disney Frozen-inspired name, Brittany
let it go
and her husband decided to go with something a little warmer, Golden Ray. The couple announced the name of their daughter, who was born on January 12th, in a joint Instagram post.
Yeah. I remember when I was at iHeartMedia for 9 months doing WDAE Sports Radio. When I learned about collaborating posts, my mind was blown.
Though Brittany and Patrick were immediately in agreement on the name Golden, they admit they did struggle with her middle name Ray. "We went back and forth for a while, but the one we settled on, we really, really love." Brittany adds that Golden's siblings Sterling and Bronze were also excited about the family's new addition.
Yeah.
All he says is, "I want baby sissy," and then he'll ask to see my stomach, although I'm not sure if it's registered that an actual human is coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
And Sterling is completely obsessed. She loves to play with babies. Just days after she and Patrick welcomed their third baby together, Brittany also shared a sweet look into Golden Ray's nursery, sharing this post to her Instagram.
So it's just her giving a tour of a nursery, and it's kind of a visual, and this is an audio only, a podcast. 856-49-HOPPY.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Justin Bieber stripping down to his Calvins on his winter vacay.
See you watching. Let's skip over this because of copyright.
Leaving little to the imagination, sharing these pics after taking a cold plunge in his boxer briefs. The tats on full display as he lays back on a wooden chair in front of an icy river in snowy Aspen, Colorado.
He looks so troubled, man.
Having a good time.
Justin enjoying some R&R just days after teasing what could be new music.
All right, I really can't play it because that new music might be copyrighted. 856-49-HOPPY.
Next up, Home Alone. Hold on to your faces. We've got big news.
That was kind of funny. I feel like a Scrooge, but I'm not really into Home Alone. That sound effect should be used for commercials about getting a vasectomy.
There she is right there. That house, the actual house, the real house from the movie, hit the market back in May for the first time in 12 years with a hefty $5.25 million price tag. And this week it's sold.
How much?
And it's sold for over asking. $250,000 over, that is.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
9,000 square foot home. It's located in the Chicago suburb out there. It's got 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and state-of-the-art movie theater. But Kevin McAllister's custom security services is not included.
Whatever. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773.
Stars, they're just like us. After Timothée Chalamet tried to beat traffic and opted to ride a bike to get to the London premiere of his film A Complete Unknown, the actor revealed that he got slapped with a fine. While doing an appearance on French talk show Quotidien on Wednesday, the 29-year-old explained that he received a $79 or 65-pound fine because he did not park the bike properly.
Wow. I kind of like the rich and elite not getting away with something for once.
There was a traffic jam and I actually wasn't allowed to park there and I got a 65-pound fine, he said in French, reportedly adding, and actually it's horrible because it was an advert for them. He also jokingly shared that it was an ecological way to travel. The Dune star's mode of transportation went viral after photographs were published of him arriving to the red carpet on a bright lime bike, even posing alongside it for a few shots.
That beady.
The London premiere of A Complete Unknown took place on January 14th, followed by the Paris premiere the following day. After the screening in the French city, the actor was photographed holding hands with his girlfriend Kylie Jenner as the two arrived for a dinner date. Earlier this month, the couple packed on the PDA at the Golden Globes, where they also hung out with Timothy's co-star Elle Fanning. While chatting with Access Hollywood at the National Board of Review Gala a few days after the award show, the Complete Unknown star shared how much fun she had with the pair at their table.
Okay, I saw you walking down over there and I was like, this look is so stunning. Thank you so much.
much. It's quite comfortable. It's Valentino. I have Cartier jewels, and I said I kind of go in like Margot Tenenbaum.
All right, a little too much talking. Blah, blah, blah.
The Bachelor's Matt James and Rachel Kirkconnell calling it quits after 4 years together.
A couple meeting on The Bachelor not working out? Whoa.
At this point in my life, I wouldn't be dating someone or with somebody that I wouldn't consider marrying. So that's the end goal, and that's what we're working towards.
Matt shocking fans with the news on Instagram, captioning a pic of the pair from their time on The Bachelor with a prayer, "Father God, give Rachel and I strength to mend our broken hearts."
Oh yeah, that's what God really cares about.
Give us a piece about this decision to end our relationship that transcends worldly understanding.
I think as people get to know Rachel and I better, then they understand our relationship. You know, as we continue to live out.
This is like from last year.
Our life, I think people continue to support us because they see that we're real, authentic, we love each other, and
you're authentic enough to get a divorce. I'll respect that.
It's not for show, and it's two good people.
Captions are turned off on the breakup post, which came less.
Yeah, that's when you know you're sensitive. Than
24 hours after Matt shared fun clips from the couple's trip to London.
That's why you never know what someone's relationship is like. A lot of times, the people that post over and over again on social media are the ones that are not in good relationships. It's almost like they're overcompensating. I think that's actually what they're doing. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, ryanhopperadio@gmail.com. Okay?
$6 million's what it cost them to put back together that cat Steve Austin. Now the far right is bionic. Over 6 million tracks with 10 million topics. I'm fiber optic, crystal clear with my projection. Whack MCs get clothesline when they walk across my intersection. They need protection, some guidance, some right direction. A job center with applications for a new profession. Never set for nothing less. I blaze contests and set shop for paydays. In strange ways, life twist and turn. Word to gangstar in this business, Skrilla hard to earn. I format attack, new knack technique. Speak with a passion on wax and tape and CD. Mad niggas front for paper and switch like a bitch, in and out like a crossfader. All I know is how to rock shit. They say the hotter the MC, the hotter the spot gets. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. See, I got books of lyrics on deck like Tash. Pocket full of cash, ready to bounce, roll and splash. C2 and hash, pro tour in the masters. Grab the mic, flex my wrist and hit like Sampras. Handle this, make you believe like an evangelist that real MCs are coming to reclaim Los Angeles. And hence I stand a chance to finally get my time to shine in the Golden State, like Spreewell out the half. This beat is hot, it make me lock like astronaut. Make K-Rool set that shit for my peoples when we blow spots. Pause. Freeze, my steeds rose like E's, V12 trees and 7 C's. If you didn't know, champ, the far right here rules a lowlands brother from the liquid camp. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far right here to lock shit down. MCs get damaged like civilized to savage. Sharp lyrics cut deep wounds, these niggas need bandages. They can't handle this Los Angeles relentless pressure. Full court, measure for measure. I'm like Pacino, a game plan Gambino. Every verse starts with defense first, like a casino. Every minute, every hour, I use brain power. For Mr. Space Shuttle Challenger, I devour. I tower like Eiffel, bust all verses like rifles, bust all bullets through flesh, unless you're wearing a vest. And even then I still enter the human form of a splinter. The summer, fall, spring, and winter. Liquid crew member, champion contender. Holy like the month of December. The rhyme prototype. Lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. The far I hit a lock shit down. It's the coming of the bionic. Lock shit down. Lock shit. Lock shit down. Lock shit. Lock shit down. The far I hit a lock shit down.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
You don't need to be sour, it's Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
We've been raging all day. Let's chill. It's the daily smoke up. You got some weed next to you or crack? I'm kidding.
Hoppe Hour in the air. Feel the vibe everywhere. Kick back in your chair. Life beyond compare. Hoppe Hour, take it slow. Let the rhythm gently flow. Catch the beats in the glow. Tune in, let it grow. Hoppe Hour, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hoppe Hour everywhere. Hoppe Hour, feel the flare. Oh yeah. Hoppe Hour if you dare. Hoppe Hour, set the scene. Coolest spot you ever seen. On the air like a dream.
Whoa! Happy Hot Topic!
Bachelor Nation's Rachel Kirkconnell is confirming her breakup. Following the Bachelor alum Matt James's sudden announcement that he and Rachel broke up.
He seems to be really running to be the one that wanted to announce it first.
Rachel is providing insight into what allegedly went down between them.
Oh, James.
While the 28-year-old hasn't shared an official statement, she has been active.
Man, she looks older than 28. Not that she's not hot.
In the comments section of her last Instagram post, a birthday post she wrote for Matt 6 weeks ago, liking well wishes from fans. One comment liked by Rachel reads, quote, "The more I'm thinking about it, the more I think he completely blindsided her with this."
Yeah, I love when a woman blindsides a man in a breakup. He's not crucified. But when a man does it to a woman, hopefully she doesn't become Brianna Chicken Fry 2.0.
Give her some grace and let her respond in her own time. The second simply reads, quote, "I'm so sorry." The subtle insight comes shortly after Matt shared a post announcing his split with Rachel after 4 years together.
Yeah.
A move that shocked many fans as he had seemingly been posting content from a joint London trip just hours earlier. Alongside a photo from their first meeting on The Bachelor.
Sometimes when you're going through a breakup, you're like in that weird period where you're trying to make it work. And it's just like, nope.
He writes in his Instagram post January 16th, quote, "Father God, give..."
All right, we heard this in the previous clip. 856-49 Hoppe.
Well, Senator Scott is supporting a bill that would exempt tips from being taxed.
Wow, Rick Scott doing something good for Florida. Good job, buddy.
It's called the No Tax on Tips Act, but there are some restrictions with this. Beth Rousseau live in Tampa this morning with who would be eligible. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. So this does have the potential to impact a lot of people. We're talking about the servers that you see at your favorite restaurants, bartenders, delivery drivers who drop off your food and other items, barbers, nail technicians, millions of workers who rely on this money as part of their wages.
There are more than 2 million people working as servers and bartenders in restaurants. And we think this can put more money in their pocket. These employees are vital to the hospitality that drives restaurants and really powers our economy.
The No Tax on Tips Act would allow those employees to claim a 100% deduction for filing tip wages not exceeding $25,000. Leaders in the tax industry believe that this could add up to $150 to $250 billion over the next 10 years.
That's so cool. 856-49 Hoppe. What the hell's going on with Spencer and Heidi?
We're at one of the fire stations that's lending support down in Los Angeles during these fires. And of course, that's where Heidi and Spencer's nearly $4 million mansion was reduced to rubble. They were very emotional today, talking about the tragedy.
Bedroom was down there. Survived.
How are you doing today?
Amazing. Our house burned down. How do you think they're doing, Kevin Frazier?
Talk about it, I get just so emotional. But yeah, thankful that we are safe and alive.
Spencer, what are you telling the boys?
Thankfully, one is 2, and he's just so happy. If Heidi or I start crying, he smacks our face. And our 7-year-old, I keep saying he's just so much stronger than me. And they'll be like, "Don't cry, Dad."
It's real weird seeing Spencer Pratt be mature.
We have so many great memories.
Spencer's like, "Whatever you want to keep, pack." And I was like, how can you possibly choose? And your brain just doesn't work. And I'm like, are we even going to make it out of here? It's so traumatizing.
I thought she was going to say make out. We're going to make out right now.
Are we even going to make it out of here? It's so traumatizing. It's so sad.
What do you do now?
You just take it 1 minute at a time and one breath at a time.
That's how you got to do it.
We don't even have proper insurance.
I think there's this belief that, you all are swimming in money, but that's not true.
I wish it was.
We are.
All right. They're a different type of poor.
We're not on a TV show. We haven't been in years. We're really check to check, and most of our business is on social media.
By the way, concern about TikTok going away because that has been a source of income.
I keep saying it feels like this new flame is coming down to burn everything. I want to be able to show my kids look how many people got behind our family.
I'm so thankful for you.
There are calls for them to do another Hills-style reality show to rebuild their lives.
Here's the thing, is I'm rooting for them, and it's cool and all that he's stepping up as a man to get his family money, but at the same time, it's dude, everybody lives paycheck to paycheck.
Hopefully so. That would be incredible.
All right, I got to skip over this because they're playing the song. All right. So, this is how we're going to end Hoppe Hour. 856-49 Hoppe. It's 856-494-6773. We're going to come back and wrap it up, and you're going to find out why I hate this movie clip. right after this.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
I'm gonna stay.
Alumni.
Stay.
Bunch of beaches, bunch of pretty bitches, but don't get it twisted, wrong turn, could be missing, stay riding with the bros like a car full of siblings, kush running through my system straight from, swear you ain't never gon' leave if you get a whiff of this, yeah my life is like a movie, nigga, you could get a clip, here they shooting better chip, that mean you should probably dip, any city I don't trip, out here, cause bitch I'm good at where I go, name any hood better nigga I know, headed to the stove for swishes, sweets in the tall, can Arizona, the sun hot in the zone, nah, where you from better own, throw it up, throw it.
I'm gonna stay.
Don't wake me up from my dream, don't wake me up. But I got a £1/4, maybe you could wake me up. All my bitches weigh a buck, 25 buck, 40, born bad like the army straight from. All the way turned up, white tee, pair of chucks. Let me redesign you. Been that way since high school. Nigga and your girl, she been on my dick since high school. I'm sorry if you moved, that's a. Cause I been here, Hollywood all the way to the big T. That's where nigga used to get my draw. Then I'm on Sunset, selling night shows. If it ain't table in the bottle ain't going. So much smoke, man, the nigga can't breathe. Have some fun, the big girl don't let stay here.
Kid Ink, California Dreamin', Daydreamer. Oh yeah. Oh sure. Oh sure. (856) 49 Hoppe. Guys, we're late. Wait for me.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Fish Calloway, and you are listening to my best friend Ryan Hoppe. He taught me who the hell writes this? Who writes this? Did he write this? Why would he write this? It's Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's Cavino from Cavino and Rich. You're listening to Ryan Hoppe. It's the Hoppe Hour. It's the hoppiest hour of them all.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Did you know that Ryan Hoppe got a vasectomy? Well, now you know, and we aren't even sure why we told you. Welcome back to Hoppe Hour.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Happy hour starts with a grin so sly. Ryan at 6'9", reaching for the sky. Cat named Luna with a purse so sweet. Snake Peace streets where they tap their feet. Whispers of secrets in the midnight air. Hoppe brings the heat with his devil may care. Talks about love with a twist of bold. Celebrity news like stories untold. Tuning gather round as the Hoppe vibe. Feel the rhythm flow, let it hit your stride.
Oh man, we're 2 hours and 22 minutes in.
Ryan's got the scoop that'll make you
856 49 Hoppe. 856 494 6773.
Gossip so hot.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Ryan at
For the next 2 days, if you're listening on Friday, January 17th, lost track of the day, follow me on TikTok at Ryan Hoppe Radio.
Whispers of secrets in the midnight air.
All right, enough of this music. All right. Here's the deal. I try not to live in the past about high school, but it was not my favorite time on this planet. I brought it upon myself. I was looking at old pictures of myself, and I was really fat in high school. But what happened was senior year, I got into shape. Around October 2011, I couldn't fit into any of my clothes for my graduation pictures, so I cried. My mom got me a trainer. And growing up, all the kids used to yell this at me in the hallway, and I've never even seen the Goonies. Everybody said, like Donnie Tortorella and Eric Russell, they all said I looked like Sloth. Now I know that I don't look like Sloth, but I'm telling you, I've never seen the Goonies because of this fucking guy.
We teased it a little bit earlier, the Goonies, you know what they say.
Maybe Chunk already got to the police. Maybe Chunk is dead. Don't say that. Never say that.
You know you couldn't do the truffle shuffle now without offending someone.
Goonies never say die.
No. Goonies never say die, Savannah. You wouldn't know that because you've never seen it.
I have no idea. What else did it?
Well, people are excited because the beloved movie now going to be revived, we're understanding, according to Deadline and a recent report citing the upcoming movie slate at Warner Brothers, revealing that the studio is working on a new Goonies project. Time
why?
To start another treasure hunt, and they're going back to...
Al's got a hot take. What's your hot
What's your hot take?
What is it?
Something shouldn't be redone.
That's not that much of a hot take. I thought it was going to be like, it's the best movie ever. Shut up, Donnie. Shut up, Eric. I would literally be walking down the hallway and they would do this.
TikTok, clocks are juking, playing cruel pranks. Hoppe's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing
Hoppy like fingers without rings. EHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like the TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a rollercoaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppe Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Hoppe Hour is now over.
Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.
Please don't